Hello and welcome back from spring break. Even though technically you're still on it, it's Sunday right now, and you got one more day left. We'll start back on class on Monday. Want to let you know a couple things. First, still working on all the grades. Should have everything done the next couple of days. Sorry about the delay on that. I didn't have a complete spring break because I've still got 3 other classes going on at Bryan and Stratton. But I will have those grades. I will have everybody caught up. There won't be a new discussion this week. I'm going to post a couple of examples of what one I think is a good professional interview or professional paper, and the other what I don't want you to do in your interview or professional paper. More or less look at this paper as not, it's still called Interview with a Professional, but it's still basically what you learned about this career, this job, through this person who's been working in it for 10 years or so. So it's really a paper for you to learn with and what you learned from your interview. And I've had the best papers I've seen from students have been just basically an essay, where they said what they learned from this person about the career that they're going to be going into and how it's like to be working in it for 10 years or more. But I found a couple of interviews of Johnny Depp. I was in a Reading magazine last week, and I saw an interview in a paper, one of them, that I liked the way the person did it. She didn't do, question, how long have you been doing this? And then Johnny Depp answer, like the old, regular what you see in magazines, an interview of a celebrity or whoever. But this interview was more or less, didn't give the question. The person gave a little bit of build-up about what he or she was going to ask them, Johnny Depp, and then it gave his response. So it was a response where he showed his answer, but it didn't have the typical Q&A format, which is not what I don't want in your interview for paper. And so the other example shows that. So I was interviewing Johnny Depp, and it had question, and then Johnny Depp's answer right after. And that's what I don't want to see. So take a look at those 2 examples, one good and one bad, as you can think about writing your paper, which will be due a week from Monday. So you have a week to work on this before you send your first draft to us. But that'll be really the only assignment you're working on at the beginning of the next week, starting tomorrow. Your blog will start back up. I will have probably an essay I want you to read with some questions that I want you to answer in your blog this week. So more or less, there will be some certain prompts that I want you to reply to. I'm going to up the stakes a little bit more on the blog now that we're past the halfway point almost of class. So instead of posting 3 days a week for an A, I'm going to post 4. So the timeline will start this Monday or tomorrow, the 28th, I believe, 28th of March. So I will count a week from Monday to the following Sunday. Those 7 days. So out of those 7 days, if you want an A, you have to go in and post 100 words at least 4 times a week. And it goes down from there. So this time I'll try to keep it to a weekly schedule for your blog instead of going back and forth since it was such a struggle at the beginning. So that's all the new announcements I think I have for right now. Look for those examples of those interview papers. Look for the blog prompts. Look for the essay I might post for you to answer questions on the blog prompts. Haven't decided on the essay yet, but have some definite prompts that you want to answer this first week. And they'll be in the prompts area. I think that's it. Hope everybody had a good one. I'm still half and half, recovering a little bit, almost there. Maybe by the time this spring, this semester ends, I'll really be there. I think once the warm weather gets here, I know I'll be there. So I hope everybody had a good one, and if you have any questions, let me know, and I'll talk to you later.